playing stadium, where the temperature's hotter than a branding iron. Today, we've got the Texas Drovers taking on the Oklahoma Beeves in what promises to be the wildest game of frontier football ever witnessed. That's right, partner. The Drovers are saddled up and ready to ride, with quarterback Favor leading the charge and that lightning-fast Mustang Rowdy ready to stampede through any defense. And speaking of defense, listen to those Oklahoma Beeves. Those bulls are snorting and pawing the ground, ready to charge. The crowd is on their feet as both teams take the field. The Drovers mounting their horses, lassos at the ready, while the Beeves line up. And folks, those are some impressive horns on that offensive line. The referee blows his whistle, and we're ready for kickoff. Here comes the kickoff. The Beeves kicker, a massive longhorn named Thunder, sends that pigskin high into the Texas sky. Rowdy catches it at the 20-yard line, spurs his horse into action, and by golly, he's galloping up the sideline like his tail's on fire. 30-yard line, 40. But wait, the Beeves defense is charging. 3 bulls converge on Rowdy, and they bring him down at the 45. What a thunderous collision. The crowd is going wild. First down and 10 for the Drovers. Quarterback Favor tips his hat to the crowd, adjusts his reins, and calls the play. He's got his trusty lasso coiled and ready to go. The snap. Favor drops back in the saddle, looking for an open receiver, but those Beeves are stampeding toward him fast. Favor scrambles to his left, spurring his horse around the packet. Spots his receiver downfield, and oh my stars, he's lassoing the football. The rope extends 40 yards and lands perfectly in his receiver's hands for a completion. Well, I'll be hornswoggled. That's the fanciest rope work I've ever seen on a football field. The Drovers are now in the red zone, folks, and they're smelling the end zone like a horse smells water. Rowdy lines up in the backfield, his horse pawing at the turf, ready for action. Second down and goal. The handoff to Rowdy. He's galloping toward the goal line. But wait, the Beeves have set up a cattle drive defense. 4 massive bulls form a wall. But Rowdy's horse leaps clean over them. Touchdown, Texas Drovers. Hot diggity dog. What a spectacular play. Rowdy just cleared those bulls like he was jumping a fence back on the ranch. The extra point is good, and the Drovers take an early 7-0 lead. Don't count out those Beeves. They're known for their powerful ground game. The Beeves take possession and immediately show why they're feared across the plains. Their quarterback, Big Bull Bradley, is a 2,000-pound Angus with horns that can pierce steel. The snap, he takes it between his horns and charges straight ahead for 15 yards. Great grasshoppers. That bull just steamrolled through 3 Drovers like they were tumbleweeds. The Beeves are now at midfield and gaining steam. Bradley lines up again, and mercy me, the Drovers are trying to lasso him, but you can't rope what you can't catch. Bradley charges again. 25-yard line. 20. 15. The Drovers finally manage to rope his hind legs at the 10-yard line. What a tackle. Or should I say, what a roping. The crowd is absolutely thunderous. First and goal for the Beeves. Bradley snorts and stamps. He's ready to charge into that end zone. The snap. He puts his head down, horns forward, and bulldozes straight through the Drovers' defense. Touchdown, Oklahoma Beeves. That bull scored like a freight train through a paper wall. 7 apiece, folks. This game is shaping up to be a real corral buster. Both teams are showing why they're the cream of the crop in frontier football. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsor. Well, partner, while we're at halftime, let me tell you about something that's caught my fancy. NeverMarriedDating.com. That's right, the world's only dating website for folks who ain't never been hitched. Whether you're a cowpoke looking for love or a city slicker seeking your soulmate, NeverMarryDayton.com is your ticket to romance. Sign up today and find your perfect match. No previous marriages required. Now that's what I call a fresh start.
Well, folks, here's how Frontier football overtime works in these parts. Each team gets a possession starting at the 50-yard line. No time limit. First team to score wins the whole shebang. It's sudden death. Winner takes all, just like a showdown at high noon. That's right, Zoob. And Lady Luck has spoken. The Oklahoma Beeves have won the coin toss, and they'll get first crack at glory. Big Bull Bradley is pawing the ground, steam rising from his nostrils. He's ready to charge into that end zone and put this game to bed. Here we go. The Beeves line up at midfield. Bradley takes the snap and charges straight ahead like a runaway locomotive. 45, 40, but wait, the Drovers have formed a rope wall. 3 cowboys with lassos spread out in formation. Bradley tries to break through, but those ropes are tangled around his legs. He's stumbling. 30-yard line. The Drovers are closing in. Second down and 15. The Beeves need something special here, or their championship dreams might just turn to dust. The Beeves are going to the air. Bradley drops back, but those Drover Cowboys are closing in fast. He throws a desperate pass toward the end zone. It's up. It's high. It's intercepted. No, sir. The pass is incomplete. Third down and 15. This is it for the Beeves. Do or die time. Bradley takes the snap. He's going for broke. He charges with everything he's got. But the Drovers have him completely lassoed. He's down at the 30.